Hello, my darlings, and welcome to our live stream where we'll hopefully get some stuff done. Yes, indeed. It is Wednesday, and I actually think I will get to write today, or plot. Maybe some writing, but mainly plotting. And still, I'm not editing. I should be editing, but I'm not. So we're going to work on our dream story. Yes, that is what we're doing tonight. Anyways, let me see. Mercer, hey Mercer, let me see. Already got a comment. Hello, dear. Gonna be catching up on some reading tonight, starting on page 172. Want to reach page 300 by the end. Lovely, nourishing the brain with inspiration and more books. Good way to get fueled up for your own creative projects. Know it. Hey, Paget. Let me see. Hey, back in the writing groove, doing the first pass on book 3, on chapter 5 now. Ooh. Yeah, I'm in a editing slump. I can't focus on editing for the life of me, so I'll just cheer you on as you do your passes. Yeah, you go. Woo-hoo! Oh, that sounded so awkward. Oh my god. I'm not jealous that people are editing and I can't seem to get myself editing. No. But it shall pass. Sooner or later, I will finish editing. I will finish editing book 2. That was difficult. Oh. So until then, I might as well finish another draft. A first draft for something new. Let me see. Absolutely. I mainly write fan fiction, but reading still helps with ideas and inspiration. Exactly. Books and stories and art in all the forms does boost our creativity. So to create, we must consume. So I totally agree with that. It's a very necessary process. Editing is my least favorite part of the process. Yeah, me too. If I don't have to be editing, if I continue to just keep on writing, I'll be happy. Sometimes I can fool myself into doing a second or third draft and fool myself into thinking that it's not editing, it's just rewrite. Even though when you're doing the first and second and third draft, especially when you're just fixing the conversations and the paragraphs and how you communicate and the words, and you're not actually changing anything about the characters or the plot, you're just fixing how everything flows. That's kind of editing, but you fool yourself into thinking that you're actually not editing, you're just adding details to the book. At least that's what I do. That is what I do. Like fooling myself. Maybe I should do that. Convince myself that I'm not editing, I'm just doing another draft of that book. Could work. But I have promised myself that I'm going to work on this series tonight. So that is what we're doing. Or this book tonight. I need to allow myself a little more editing time. Or not editing. Drafting time. Work on the idea, the story, the plot. But yeah, let me see. Fooling myself definitely helps. Because it helps me get it done. Exactly. Like, I've been stuck in the editing trenches and not been able to edit the second book since when? Since the beginning of the year. I haven't been able to get through a whole chapter since the beginning of the year for this book. And I have the first 2 drafts finished. No, I'm working on the third draft for book 2. I done 2 drafts of book 3 and 4. I just need to soldier through and finish this freaking book so I can start the next one. But instead, I did a new book series, the first draft of that during Nano before Christmas. And now I'm working on another book instead of editing book 2 of the other series. I have too many things going on. Very annoying. I need to try to fool myself. Hey, Morningstar. Hope you're doing good, my dear. Hope you're doing good. So nice to have you, girl, darling. Darling. Exactly. So, let me see. We are going to start the first sprint. I'm actually setting up my Google Calendar because I decided that I am going to try to be more organized. So I'm going to try to force myself to start keeping a calendar, scheduling things out, and reminding myself projects I need to do. So I'm going to be starting the first sprint adding my to-do list on to there, and give myself days where I need to do certain things. So like once a week, I'll design a new product design, or every other week work on a picture book or something. Just put down a schedule and try to keep the schedule. So yeah, let me see. Books take too long to get out. I know, it's annoying. And it's expensive to boot. You might write a book and you might do 10 drafts of the book, but then you have to pay editor to finesse the book. That is expensive. And also the marketing. I'm doing Bill's evil. Oh, poor thing. Exactly. We didn't elect spending the money, even though you kind of have to. So yeah, who knows? Maybe by doing so many drafts, we actually get good enough so the editors will be like, oh, I didn't need to fix anything. Your draft was so perfect. It was just delicious and you can publish it tomorrow. So that is my hope, that by doing so many drafts and constantly tweaking, that it will just come to a point where the editors will be like, oh, it's perfect. It's ready. In my fat dreams, but let me see. I pay my editor tomorrow. Ooh. I know there's really no way around it. It costs. Exactly. It does cost a pretty penny. That's the other thing. I'm trying to hold off until I can allow myself to spend the money. Especially since I am waiting for permits or building permits for the house I want to build on a piece of land next to my parents. And I kind of can't be spending money until that process starts and I've sold my home and moved to the land on a little into my little studio where I will live until the main house is built. I kind of can't spend money until I do all that. So I'm stuck with just finishing drafts and until I reach a stopping point and then just waiting. Like I have a book ready for an editor, but we need to save the moolah. We need to save the money. I talk myself out of skipping on betas and edits like bi-weekly. So I did the beta readers. Like Morningstar was one of my beta readers, and I'm so thankful for beta readers. I'm so thankful for beta readers. I'm so thankful people are willing to read my content and give me feedback, editing, grammar, flow, everything. But yeah, I actually considered myself like, I'll just skip the editor and put it right into print. And then my brain goes like, no, you did that last time. We're not doing that again. I'm like, no, yeah, we're not rushing it. We're not going to rush it. So yeah, that's what I did with my first book. I got an editor, but not a trained editor, but an editor. And I rushed the process way too fast. It was in Icelandic. and that costs. The book was good. It was very popular, but for grammar, excuse the language, grammar Nazis, grammar fiends, grammar demons, I got some criticism for the book not being perfect. So yeah, my dream world one day. Exactly. I hope, I would love to hear that at least once. When I published my short story, I thought the same, but my editor really got me through the race. They are like, I'm so grateful there are people out there that solely focus on editing or editing books. Makes my life a little easier, even though it does cost money to think about it. If we'd always have to take charge of all editing as well, I think most of us would burn over, because editing is no, you can, it's hard enough to master one tool and master both. So yeah. Exactly. Like, no. Actually, that is also bad. That's also the thing. I think that's probably the beauty about like writing picture books that are less than 1,000 words. Shorter content to edit. But yeah, that's probably the books that I will publish the most of, because I can easily get them edited for cheap, or cheaper, because they're not 1,000 words. Like, I go, why am I spending so much time editing when no one else is? Yeah, that's the kind of that it kind of bugs me, but I understand people, like we said earlier, we've all thought about the fact, oh, I'll just publish the book. And then the little wise elf in your head goes like, no, 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 you will regret it. Do not rush this. Calm down. Or like, okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm coming down. Okay, let's wait for an editor. But what if those people just don't have a little elf in their brain telling them, no, 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 let's wait. Let's be calm, patient. But it is annoying. But I think by spending so much time and effort polishing everything, you'll be prouder of the work. I think so. Here. Exactly. Smooth and steady. I think that is an awesome idea. Our goal, just smooth and steady. When I find a mistake in books like that, I'm like, look, I spend money barely, and I barely have how on this. Now I judge you guys. The Penny does. Oh boy. Oh yeah. I will always. I'm the same way, because yeah, my dyslexic brain will always need a professional to make sure that I don't do anything idiotically bad, grammar wise or spelling wise. Like, I will write a word. I will write it like I'm saying it, but it's spelled in a different way, and it means something completely different. And I'm like, oh my Lord, how did I do that? Just, oh, that is so embarrassing. Like, always get professionals to help you. Like I'm gonna just give you my nightmares. The reason I don't rush, I'm gonna tell you the reason I do not rush. Because I rushed the first book in Icelandic, and it was so rushed that 2 people and me, were 3 in total, that went over the book in the final round before publishing it, and we all skipped. There's a little like text in the book, a comment in between the lines to my editor, like, yeah, what's the word? Not hashtag. yeah, like stuff like that. So there was a little note in the book that got left behind. Just comment, fix this. That was found after I got 1,000 books. I got 1,000 copies of my book, and then we found that thing, that text, fix this, or is this okay? I don't remember the word, but it just, so never rush, never rush. You don't want to order 1,000 copies of a book and then find a comment to your editor or the person helping you or to yourself in the book, which is not supposed to be there, it's supposed to be deleted. So yeah, it is. Yeah, let me see. Hey Allie, or hello stranger, I thought you might have forgotten us. Yeah, I thought you had forgotten us. Like I said, I've done it once. I did it with my first book, and I will always. It destroyed the book for me. It destroyed the emotion. I have always been very sensitive, not cautious about my editing. I take it very personally when I screw up, and I want to fix my mistakes. And I know I do a lot of mistakes, a dyslexic person writing in a second, third language, but still, I want to do it correctly. And I was so happy receiving my 1,000 copies of my book. And I was mortified. I was mortified. The experience of publishing that book destroyed, everything was destroyed emotionally. I spent the rest of the time a little ashamed that I screwed up. I kind of couldn't enjoy the rest of the experience because I was just mortified because of that little thing. And even though I got fans, I got kids coming that saw me like, can I talk to you about your book and stuff like that. But it ruined everything for me. You better not. I hadn't sent them out, but we have already invested the money in the 1,000 copies, and I didn't have the finance to order a new batch. So I just published them, and I sold 600, almost 700 copies. I had like I said, I had 200 or 300 books left behind, but most of it did sell. So, and I got a lot of good feedback and positive reviews on it, even though I did a shitty job at marketing. I screwed that book over twice over, marketing wise. I could have done it much better, but I kind of froze. So that's why we're being patient this time around. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. We're gonna start sprinting because the time's wasting. I've been talking for 18 minutes, even though it's a very decent topic. But yeah, actually, that's just here in Iceland. It's a book in Icelandic, and I think the positive thing about publishing here in Iceland is we have one main book rush, and it's over Christmas. So if you can get your book about a month and a half before Christmas book rush, you're usually good to go. And that's mainly during October, I think, to February. So I sold a lot of books in a short time. I was very happy with the sales. So I can say proudly that I did sell a bunch of these books. But yeah, it's still, that little thing completely destroyed the enjoyment. But also, I learned not to be too sensitive concerning my mistakes. Let me see. Rough, so tired. Poor baby. Poor old baby. But yeah, it's also my reminder to you guys when you do something that you hate in your book or a bad spelling or something. The reminder that everybody screws up at some point, everybody does mistakes, and never take them too personally. Just do better next time. So yeah, I keep reminding myself of that. I think it's a healthy reminder. Don't take life too seriously or mistakes, except if they're super bad and harm others. But if they don't harm others, then meh. Okay, we're gonna start the first sprint of the night because I've been talking too long. 20 minutes now. Nobody can say that I do not know that I lack the ability to talk endlessly. But yeah, then you know a little bit about my backstory in my first published book. So yeah, very fun, very fun. Okay, we are going to jump onto the first brand of the night. Now this one is kind of cute as well. Let's try this one. I'm gonna do this. I think this is cute. This is very cute. Hey, Melissa. I'm gonna head home, so join at the top of the next hour. Just drive safely, Melissa. Drive safely. Okay, we're gonna jump onto this sprint. So I hope you guys are ready for some progress, and let's get to a writing. See you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? I'm almost done with the calendar thing. I have opened my file up for my dream story, and I'm going to spend the rest of the dream doing that. Also helping my sister take a headshot photo for her job obligations after she finishes movie school. So yeah, which is almost coming to an end. Woo-hoo. Hello, everybody that joined us during the sprint. So lovely to have you guys. Let me see. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Ellie. Hello, hello. Hey, Sasa. Let me see updates. So, first updates. It's from Mercer. I read 31 pages. Well done, well done. Fantastic job. Yeah. I feel like I was just running around, but sitting still, but still running around in my head like, hey, oh, wow. But at least the calendar, so since, as I said earlier, I'm trying to get a little more organized. So I'm setting up the calendar with everything I kind of need to remember and potential projects I'm going to try to work on each days. And hopefully that will encourage me to do the tasks I'm supposed to be doing. That is the goal. We're going to try it. And I also noticed how booked I am with tasks. So yeah. Let me see. I've just opened my file. Lovely, but lovely. Sasa, I'm searching for a prompt. Fantastic. Maggie, I opened a document. I've got iced tea. Sounds delicious. And it's rained. The dry pearl for about 30 seconds. It was scared shower? Scarred shower? My brain is, never mind me reading something out loud when my brain is like, rain shower. I was like, whoop, rain shower where the drops are scared to touch each other. Oh, so I was reading it right. I just didn't. I've never heard that. But then again, when you don't live in the country or live in a country where you solely speak English all day, I guess that's understandable. At least I know now. Scared shower. I'm so definitely going to throw that at the guys that were like, scared shower. They're like going to look at me like a total nut job, which I probably am in a entertaining sort of way. Let me see. It's a very dry desert prairie thing. Interesting. You learn something every day. Let me see. Morningstar still doing budget stuff. Yuck. Understandably. They suck. Suck indeed. I got through about 1/3 of chapter 6. And yes, editing is required. I'm not so brilliant as the penny saver in me would like to think. Yeah, it just editing is not my friend. I don't like editing. Envy those that enjoy editing. I do envy those. Let me see. Allie trying to decide if my arm is hurt or broke hurt. Did you hear a crack? That is what I heard when I broke my foot. And then then started work on it. I was like, oh, I must have sprained my ankle. It was not a sprain. But yeah, if you hear a lot like, it's broken. Let me see. Where am I? I'm here. Musical Maggie for coming in 6 minutes. I think 35 words average is pretty good. It is. It is very well done. Lovely, lovely. Well done, well done. Let me see, Maggie. We also have this thing called Verja, where the rain doesn't touch the ground. Really? But how can it rain and not touch the ground? I'm Googling this. Verja. What the hell? Excuse the language. Let me see. That's interesting. I've never heard it called that before. Yeah, I'm Googling that. I'm so Googling that. I've never heard that before. I have a lot of things I haven't heard before, at least in English. Let me see. My arm is in agony. I can't straighten it, and it's swollen and bruised. So I can tell you one thing, Ellie. If in the next 6 or 12 hours your arm swells like a balloon being filled with gas and turns ugly colors, then I would definitely get it looked at. So it might be fractured. I thought I sprained my wrist, but now the whole arm is swollen and in pain. The top near my shoulder is swollen badly and has strip bruising. That, yeah, you actually might be fractured. That kind of sounds bad. Or, as Maggie suggests, might have teared a ligament, teared a ligament. Definitely need to get it checked out. At least, like I said, when I broke my leg or this part of my foot, I didn't go to a doctor until I had been that way for 1.5 days. Then my family finally convinced me to go to the doctor, and my foot had gone from the normal width into it was like this more swollen. My feet was a stump because it was so swollen. So, oh yeah, Maggie says hi. Oh. So yeah, then you definitely need to get it checked out, Ellie. Þau segja svo lítið rosalega sæt út og tilbúin fyrir close-upið þitt. Thank you. She's like, yeah, thank you. So yeah. Actually, if you are severely swelling, it's very normal to feel kind of the pulse in your infected area because your blood is trying to run, but the swelling is kind of stopping major blood flow. So yeah, I think you might need to check it out, Allie. That does not sound good. Not in any way. Exactly. Yeah, if this kind of rings a bell, Allie, I would definitely go get it checked out just in case. Besides the fact it hurts like yeah. Let me see. Allie, fingers and hand looks normal. Just the arm, yeah. Okay. So if it could also be you could also have teared something. There's always a chance of that. That also hurts pretty badly. Can't even roll my sleeves up. But if your fingers and hand is normal. So it's not affecting the blood circulations to your hand. So that's a good thing, at least. But yeah, I would definitely have it checked out. Okay, I'm going to start the next sprint. And I'm going to go help my little sister be all pretty and take photos of her or something, whatever she needs. While that sprint keeps on rolling. Let me see. Ooh. I dropped a wooden picnic table. Oh, you silly goose. Poor thing. Yeah, it does. Oh, you. Okay. Well, the rest of you guys convinced her to go to the doctor. I'm gonna start the next frame. The sister calls for assistance. Did I refresh the timer? Yes, I refreshed the timers. Okay, guys. See you guys back in 25 minutes. Let's get some work done. And I'll go to the doctor. See you in 25. And we are done. How did you do? How did you do? Anyways, sorry. I got a warning sign about internet strength. For some reason, my computer is Is it plugged in? It isn't plugged in. Wait. Oh boy. Excuse me. I swear. Ooh. And voila. Ooh, that's better. I swear, it's been on wireless for the last 2 weeks, and I actually forgot. Sorry, I'm fixing my chair. So yeah, we're back. Whew. But yeah, I've completely forgot I had to disconnect the cable from a computer when I held that work party, pre-party, and that I hadn't put it back in or plugged it back in. So I've been on wireless. That it's not very stable in my home because the walls here are super thick, and I don't know. It just affects all the signals. Anyways, let me see. Let me see. Rita is first up. Sending you vibes and rest. Ali popping in during the sprint. Working on my writer's notebook. Lovely. Yeah, Ali, go to sleep. Rest, recharge, get that arm looked at, see how you are tomorrow. Healing vibes, honey bun, healing vibes. Melissa made it home. Welcome, dear. Welcome. Musical Maggie, we're to 347 words, and I probably have 3 progress until I'm done with the intro. Ooh, well done. Then we have Maggie, 224 words. Fantastic. Lovely progress. Have a wonderful night, Allie. Allie, our 134 words. I'm trying to brainstorm the next scene. Ooh. Progress. We love progress. Yes, we do. Sasa, I have my prompt and still searching for the name of the protagonist. Ooh. Yeah, I have my file open and I'm brainstorming. That is my jam right now. Brainstorming. Yeah. That is what I'm doing. Also, I might need to open up a Pinterest file, a folder, and look for some inspo pictures. That is always fun. I love doing that. Like inspo folder just for a book. So when I'm feeling stuck, I just rummage through the inspo folder. Like, oh, I remember that. I also have, I think, a playlist that might help. 2 movies that are kind of inspiring me right now. But I don't remember the names. I have to search it because I forget everything. We love brainstorming. Anyways, calm down. We're going to start the next spread. We're going to continue the process of getting stuff done. So I will be rummaging through pictures, finding songs, all the things to make me squeal with happiness. Well, the production, hello, dear. Let me see. Using a different computer because my PC is in the repair shop. Hope it's nothing too expensive to fix. Yay! I hope it's not too expensive. All the sprinties. Yes, all the sprinties.
And we have plenty of time still, so let's use our time wisely, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna stop the thing I'm doing. And let me see, have I reset the timer? No. I'm going to reset the timer. And we're gonna do this because I kind of like the fact that I'm here in the corner and we can fully enjoy the too cute timer. The timer is too cute not to be in the lead, at least during the sprint. We don't need to see my face. Anyways, let's get this party started. See you guys in 25.
Forgot not to mute myself before. Anyway, see you guys in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? How did you do? I'm just here working. I did sneak off in the last 10 minutes and did tested out a product on something that I'm not going to be offering in my store, but I kind of wanted to see how it looked on a dress, the pattern I was working on earlier today. And it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. I kind of think I need to save it and share it on my on Discord. I think I kind of need to. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cool. Let me show you. Okay. Anyways, how did you guys do? But yeah, other than that, I've been brainstorming and searching inspo concerning those movies and that a certain era Hollywood version, because things are always much more pretty, or not always, sometimes in dreams we tend to beautify things in dreams or make things look much more much worse than they are in real life. Depends on the person. So yeah, that is kind of where my brain is. But let me see. Patrick Farmer, sure, of course. All Froggies unite. Woo! Stream hopping. Booyah. We support stream hopping here. We do. Let me see, Melissa, you had a pretty good sprint. Well done, well done. I moved along at a good pace. I love it. Musical Maggie, 57 words. That sprint up to 404. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well done. Progress. We like progress. No matter how little or small. Sasa, nearly done with number 123. I freaking love it. I freaking love it. I think it's awesome. Let me see. Here it is. It is freaking... Yeah, I basically shared a design of a dress or a pattern on a dress. My manufacturer does a lot of products, different products, and they have new dresses that I kind of almost want to try order for myself just to see how they look. And decided I was trying to force myself to be creative over the last few days, just to trying to get myself out of this funk I've been in. So I've been trying to do different patterns and things that I usually don't do, like mixed media, clashy kind of artwork, both in Canva, on my iPad, on Procreate, like in different formats and stuff like that. And this was one of them I did in Canva, like clashy kind of style. I decided to put it on a dress and see how it looked. And, you know, I kind of love it, but I don't love it. I love it and I hate it, and I love it and I hate it. And I'm kind of, is it my jam? Is it not my jam? I'm not sure. But yeah, so I decided to share it with you guys just to give you a sneak peek. So yeah, I've been in like creative trying to be creative, but not in the mood, but still trying to be creative. So yeah. So yeah, that's that. So when I'm stuck, I try to just force something out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I seem to be very obsessed with purple. I can see that by that I did a. So yeah, I shared it on Discord in pictures if you're interested. Anyways, let me see. Ellie, what is she doing? Right off the bat for me, was able to write a scene at last. So it's been good. Good night, everyone. Good night to you too, Ellie. Have a wonderful evening. Anyways, I'm gonna start the next sprint. We have time for 2 more sprints. Sorry about that. I'm gonna be. I kind of need to finish. Give myself a kind of mood board. I'm gonna finish making a mood board, music playlist, and mood board to write this short or 60,000 words book. I think this book might be like 60 or something. It's just that guess, just a guess. Anyways, we're gonna start the next sprint. So yeah. I'm gonna try to focus on this playlist and this mood board. That always helps, especially if I'm not going to put too much effort or too much time into the outline. I'm going to do a very rough outline, and then I'm going to try to pants majority of the book, mainly because I'm trying to get inspired from where I got the idea from the dreams and see where it goes. I also want to stretch my pantsing muscles again. I haven't allowed myself to just write and see where it goes in a long time, and I kind of feel like I need to do more of it. So that is what I'm going to try with this story. Just write, see where it leads me. If it leads me to dead end, I will just rework it. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, we are going to do the next sprint. See you guys in 25. Now let's get to work. And we are back. I am currently working on a playlist. I love working on music playlists. They're so fun, and they can do so much for your inspiration. But as I'm doing that, I also do have my file open. So if any of the song give me a certain burst of inspiration, I can write it down very fast. So yeah, that is what we're doing. I don't often do a playlist to get myself give myself an inspiration before I start writing a story, but we want to try to write this first draft as fast as possible when I start the first draft. So we're going to use all the stops, inspo photos or a mood board, theme songs, and then write like the wind. That is the aim, that is the goal. Let me see. Okay. Then first we have Sasa. Finish your story, 123. Yay! Well done, girl. Well done indeed. Fantastic job. I'm still going strong. I love it. I'm so proud of you. Then we have Melissa. Well, that was a yummy dinner sprint for me. Lovely. Very important to nourish one's body and soul with yummy food. Musical Maggie, 232 words, up to 637. Did I do the math right? I'm done with the intro. Well done, well done. Lovely. I'm not even going to try to math that for you. It's too late. It's way too late for me. Let me see. Maggie changed the VIPs to editing. Ooh, congratulations of finishing one chapter or part and moving on to the next stage. It's never boring when you finish. It's not a part or section or one step in your writing dreams. Let me see. Chapter 1 of Ancient Ice Apocalyptic looks good. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Very exciting. Very exciting. We've been very productive this evening. We have one more sprint to go. I have time for one more, which is lovely. I kind of want to keep on working a little longer. I'm also kind of hoping if I can find something to help me that maybe I can start. I'm going to try to continue editing or adding to my plot tomorrow over while I'm at work on my breaks. So taking notes every chance I get. I'm very excited. Let me see. It's the next one after the book I put out on May 1st. Oh, is that so? The next one? Lovely. That is so freaking exciting. I wish I had finished my book. But anyways, congratulations, honey. Congratulations. You'll be done with this book before you know it. I'm sorry I'm so weird tonight. My brain is kind of... It was a busy day. So yeah. I'm very excited. At least someone is finishing books here. I'm pointing at me not finishing and you guys finishing. I'll just have to celebrate the fact that you guys are finishing books. And I'm very happy about that because that means one day it will be my turn. Also cool knowing so many cool authors that are about to publish, have published, are published. I think it's super cool. Like the fact that it's a normal thing to know people that have published books. I find it so freaking cool. Especially like this is probably one of the things I enjoy bragging a little bit about. As weird as it sounds. Because when you're hanging out with normies, non-writing people, and they know or realize that you know a bunch of people that have finished books or are about to finish a book. And that is just a normal thing for you to know writers that have finished books, written books, maybe multiple books or just one book. And they're like, oh, and I'm like, wait, don't you know a lot of writer friends? Really? Oh. I don't know why it entertains me so much. I have such fun with it. Like, I know cool people, right? Book nerdy cool people. I find it very exciting. Oh, let me see, Rita. Switching to Google Docs for some beta reading. Not my normal writing place. Yeah, Google Docs. I like it, but it's still and it also annoys me. I hate how much it lags after 20k of words. I hate it. But yeah, Google Docs is a perfect place for beta readers to get access to your book. Awesome. I love beta reading through Google Docs. So yeah, let me see. I republished Creative Conspiracy after pulling it from Bella and re-adding all the parts I cut out. Re-adding parts. I love that. I don't know why, I just do. I think that's having your version in, the version you want. Like the reason I rewrote my first book. I understand that. Let me see. I have a couple of your beautiful journals. Well, let me clarify. I paid for them. My children now have them. That makes me very happy. Very happy. And also just like love that you and your kids love my journals. Makes me very happy. And I'm just honored that you supported me by buying them. Yeah, I'm easily pleased. You know what's cool people with your amazing. Aw, thanks, honey bun. Thank you, Maggie. I'm very honored. Let me see. Google Docs hates me because I can't write less than 60k. Yeah, I've reached the point when Google Docs because I use Word to write the whole thing usually. But because Google Docs is connected with a writing aid, I write every or I edit in Google Docs by chapter and then move it back to my Word document. At the moment, it's a very weird setup, and I also beta read my books through Google Docs. But otherwise, Word is my friend. Or Scrivener. I'm still debating which I like more, Word or Scrivener, since I'm writing the other book through Scrivener. But yeah, I'm still kind of undecided. I like both. So yeah. But yeah, Google Docs is not a fan of big files. As soon as I hit 20k, I have to start a new folder like part 2, part 3. I think my last book was 5 or 6 parts. I think, kind of. So I had to cut it up into multiple pieces just so I could give my beta readers access to the first book. So yeah, it was annoying. Very much annoying. Okay, we are going to do the final sprint of the night. So I can do some final pushes before the stream is done. I want to kind of finish. I'm going to see if I can find some music I can listen to tomorrow while I try to do more outlining for this book. And I really want to try to set it up in a way that I can just... I'm gonna try to finish this book in just one, in a month or 2 months, maybe one month. I'm gonna take a full-on NaNoWriMo on this book when I've done everything, because I want to kind of get it out of my system so I can actually hopefully start editing book 2 of the other series. I pay for it and get Grammarly free with my subscription, but I hate when I'm offline, which happens often, and rarely internet. I can't edit check.
Okay, that is actually very annoying. Very annoying. I just realized it's 5:40 and I have to water the garden. I love you. You're so adorable. Oh, that will hopefully be me next year with my little cute little garden. Be blessed and have a lovely evening. I'm so happy to catch your stream. So lovely to have you here, honey bun. Have a wonderful day. Okay, let's get one final sprint in before we call it quits. I've talked way too much, way too much. So we're gonna do one final sprint. Hope you guys are ready. And I'll see you guys in 25.
And we are done. I actually finally found, I think I found the movie I was trying to remember the name of. Much Ado About Nothing. Ado About Nothing. Yeah. So at least I found the movie. I just have to remember to save the name so I can actually use the photos and inspo. Anyways, let me see. First up is Melissa. Let me see. My most productive spent on the night. I'll be working on another hour or so. Well done. Yeah, I made a bunch of progress on the playlist. I can probably start just using it tomorrow or something. I'm probably gonna test it out. Or Friday. Probably use Friday. I'm gonna try to do a lot more. Yeah, the fur baby is letting me know that I'm 5 minutes past my time.
Róa þig. Ég alveg að vera búin. Býttu smástundu viðbót. Ég alveg að vera búin. 5 mínútur. 5 mínútur, bara smástundu.
Yeah, he has a very strong opinion when I'm not supposed to be streaming. Sorry, guys, he doesn't like you guys taking the attention away from him. He just doesn't, especially not past the bedtime. He requires me to go to bed by, which I never obey, but it would be pretty sad if I listen to my fur baby when he tells me to go to bed. Also, he wants a midnight snack. Also. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna try to finish or get started at the mood board tomorrow night. Try to finish it before the end of the night, and then see if I can make good progress on the outline Friday and Saturday. If we can finish a basic outline of the story and kind of the beats, I can start drafting. So yeah, I have the main characters. The main characters are the only ones that kind of matter right now because yeah. And I have like the basic concept. I just have to tweak the little details or the basic details so I can easily start creating a story in my head and write it down as I do. I might actually end up doing the same thing as I did when I translated the first book into English. I just held my phone and talked the whole time. And it worked like a charm. Anyways, yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it quits. It's good night for me. Fur babies want snacks and then bed. I have an early wake-up call tomorrow, and I'm actually sleepy. It's amazing. I'm actually freaking sleepy. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. So, good night, my darling munchkins. Thank you for an awesome night. You have done an amazing job tonight. You are very productive, and I'm so proud of you. So, be proud of yourself. Give yourself a nice pat on the back. Potential reward, because we love rewards. I might actually give myself a chai latte before I go to bed. But yeah, I'll see you guys Friday. And exciting in a full happy days, hopefully starting to do more writing stuff on Friday. So yeah. Anyways, good night.